Hey there, I am Brant, and this is today's three things I wanted to share with you. We talk about these things on the air if you want to catch our podcast or catch our radio show. But let's start with number one of the list of things you should totally get rid of, and it'll make your life better. So, three things to rid yourself of to make life better. The number one thing is Dallas Willard's idea. He said we should ruthlessly eliminate hurry from our lives. We don't have to be this hurried. We just kind of program our lives so that we have to be hurried, but we don't have to. It's not being busy, it's being hurried. Humans have always been busy, dawn to dusk, lots of things to do just to feed the family. But it's the hurry that we're almost sick with in our culture. And here's the problem: it actually makes you a different and worse person when you're in a hurry. I'm not the same when I'm in a hurry. I'm shorter with people. I can get bitter and irritable, and I don't help. I'm not as apt to help. My judgment is off. You make a hurried decision, that's not good. But if we're spending our lives hurrying, we're making a lot of bad decisions, and we're not able to have the margin to actually enjoy God. We become different people when we're in a hurry, and yet we're sick with hurry in our culture. I think he's right. So that's number one. Second thing, this is from C.S. Lewis, but I would recommend getting rid of your pet peeve list. Um, I can be a complainer by nature. I am highly critically minded, I would put it that way, too much so. But I have to stop it because I want to guard my character. And what Lewis had said is a little grumbling now. You can do it now, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, everybody's got their pet peeves." But if you give it license, over time you become more and more about that. And he said a grumble here and there, and eventually you become nothing but a grumble. That you're like a machine that just grumbles on forever. There's no you really left. And if you want to know what he's talking about, look at a lot of the older people in our culture. There are some older people that are just incredibly sweet. Like they become more and more that way. They guarded their character and they become more and more what they were meant to be. They're other-centered, they're kind, they're patient, they listen awesomely. They're wonderful people. And then there's other kinds of older people that perhaps, they're 70 or 80 years old and they are nothing but a complaint. It's just this. I can't believe that. I can't believe this other thing. And they're the people at the grocery store that are like ramming you with the grocery cart. Yeah, they tend to fall in one of those two things because we become more and more of what we are. And so we have to guard little things now so that when it's a little bit later, we're not more and more that way because we can become a caricature of ourselves. So pet peeve lists, pet peeve lifestyle, complaining, get rid of it. It's a very good idea for your soul. And the third thing to get rid of, and I talked about this a lot in my book Unoffendable, but that's the expectation that humans are somehow not going to be humans. Like we are shocked when people behave the way that people behave. And we know it. Like we've been driving long enough to not be shocked when somebody cuts us off or when somebody doesn't use their turn signal. And we're like, I can't believe this guy didn't use his turn signal. Like, you can't? Why? This is how humans have always been. Like, not just turn signals, but humans have been killing each other for bad reasons, just for selfishness since the beginning of history. The first cave drawings, I just learned this like 6 months ago, are of human violence against each other. Amazing. So, like war and conflict and violence predate like private property, predate agriculture, predate nation states. It's just part of our humanness, and it's the flaw that we have. There's something broken in us. So what I want to do is have my expectations be realistic with the planet I actually live on, because I'm that way too. And it's good to remember humans are humans so that I can be more patient with them and with me as well. So get rid of the expectation that humans won't be humans, and the other two things were get rid of hurry, which makes you a different person, and get rid of that pet peeve mentality before it's too late and you become just a grumble going on forever, like Lewis said. I hope some of this is helpful to you. Just thought I would share it with you. Thank you for watching this.